Hi YouTube, how are you all? Hope everybody's really well. Today it's Saturday the 21st of July 2018. Dawn is here with me, obviously, which you've obviously met Dawn before. We were meant to be going on a really long walk today. We were meant to be practicing for our charity walk, but I wasn't up for it, so I actually cancelled it. But we're having a pretty good time anyway. We've got Jack and Tony here with Claire and Dawn. Claire's not on screen, however she is over there. Say hi, Claire.
Hi.
She is there, but she's in her pyjamas. She's fine. She just wanted to chill out a bit. So anyway, yeah. So we're having a great weekend. Just not what we planned, really, is it? It's just
some gins.
just a gin and tonic rather than a walk. But hey ho, hey ho. And the main reason for me coming on to do this video was actually to ask a couple of questions that can I borrow your phone?
Yep.
And there was a girl on here that subscribed and asked me a couple of questions to do with a VSG, but as you know, I had a gastric bypass and I'm not great to be able to answer that. I can answer anything from my own personal experience about gastric bypass, but Dawn had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy, so she's a better person to be able to answer your questions directly like that. So I will read it. It's from April Coltman. She said, I wondered if you could help me. I had a VSG 5 weeks ago. First of all, congratulations and well done. It will be the best thing you've ever done in your life, I guarantee you. She said, I have started my soft food diet and you're supposed to be able to feel when you are full. I am measuring the recommended amounts in my book, but am able to eat the recommended amount and don't really feel any feeling. I thought you would get signs when you have had enough. Not that I am bothered about eating, as food doesn't really... What have I done?
Oh, you're trying to
Interest me. Discard. As food doesn't really interest me still, please could you give me some advice, and thank you.
It's a bit awkward because I think each journey's different.
Yeah.
I suppose you just have to listen to your body. It's good to measure your meals out, and as long as you're getting the nutrients you need.
But possibly that amount isn't enough for you. Maybe your sleeve was made slightly bigger. If I'm getting your question right, you're saying you're not feeling when you're full. Perhaps the amount that they've requested, which will be a generalisation for absolutely everybody down the board, maybe it isn't enough, and maybe you do need to have a little bit more, because I think, if I'm not wrong, do you feel full instantly?
No, I rarely
you
do
don't?
feel full.
Oh, don't you?
Yeah, no.
See, I'm surprised.
No,
Claire, do you feel full?
Yeah.
Constantly?
Yeah.
But is that because we've had the gastric bypass, not the sleeve? No. I didn't realise you didn't feel
I
full.
get a couple of, sometimes right at the beginning, I'd have 5 or 6 mouthfuls, and then my chest would feel tight. But I don't get that full feeling. It's not in my stomach, and because I've no hunger, I would have to remind myself to eat. I'd have to be right.
So it's that you get both sides of the coin. You don't get your hunger, but you also don't feel full. Wow.
No. So
I feel full instantly. Like I eat one mouthful and I could and probably should stop, but I don't. I push it and kind of.
yeah.
I never knew that. I never asked that question.
I think now 14, 15 months out now, and I think now I can still go all day not eating, and it doesn't bother me. It doesn't get hungry. I do feel faint, or when I get up, weak, but not. I don't. For some people, it does return. The hunger does return. So I'm not.
What,
under
with
the
the
illusion.
VSG? Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know
some
that.
VSGs that have had the hunger return, and that they're grumbling and all that stuff. But I could go all day without eating, but I know it's not good for me to do that, and I have to remind myself in a stressful
But you
situation.
have lost an awful lot of weight.
Yeah.
So can tell people how.
I'm nearly 10 stone now, weight loss, and I've gone from a size 28 to a size 8.
Wow.
In 14, 15 months.
She looks
Yeah.
pretty fucking hot, if I do say so. She's my friend. I'm a bit biased, but she does look pretty hot. So
What else did she ask
on
us?
you.
Have a look.
I know about the water. She
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to know, what do you think the reason is that we're told we're not supposed to drink water before our meal for 15 minutes and half an... But you see, again, every surgery and surgeon is different. You can probably hear my husband shooting in the back there, which is such a regular occurrence. Like, only when our friends come, but anyway. My surgeon told me it was half an hour. I was not supposed to drink before food, and then for half an hour after food, which I found really difficult because I drink water with my meals, always have done. So I always found that really, really tough. And I believe, if I remember correctly, I was told it was all about the digestion, that it was about... If you drank during eating, you're actually just pushing the food through. Yet if you eat and chew your food well, which we're supposed to, without fluid, your body has to work itself with its digestive fluids. I think that's what I was told, but then you said something else earlier.
I think I've always done it so that if I either drink or eat, so if I have to leave, if I come home from work and think I'll have a coffee, and then know I can't eat my dinner within a kind of half an hour period, because I'll get reflux. So I don't know if you, as a VSG, I don't know if you get reflux or you get that foamy feeling where you have to be sick. That's what I think a lot of people that've had the sleeve have. And
it's quite a common thing, isn't it, with the sleeve?
And I think it's because I can fill myself up on water, but I know that I have to get the nutrients I need, because otherwise you can survive on barely nothing.
It's so weird, isn't it, how, like you say, I could fill myself up on water. I couldn't, as you know, I could drink 3 or 4 litres of fluid every single day. That certainly doesn't fill me up.
No.
But I understand the feeling initially. Sometimes if I drink too quickly, I kind of go, oh, I still get that. Do you get that?
Yeah.
And you go, oh, and it really hurts in your
Well, I
stomach.
could get full up on water.
You could, see, oh, no, I couldn't.
And I can't drink while I eat because I feel full up straight away and then uncomfortable.
And for me, it's textures as well. So with me, still now, it's textures. So I went off meat a lot for the last 6 months because I couldn't digest very well. So I'd have half a chicken breast and not eat anything else. And then that's when Jack said to me, try and get vegetables in instead. And I went vegetarian for a little while, and I wasn't eating red meat anyway.
Vegetarian for a little while. You did a whole year actually.
Yeah.
And I think that was pretty good down to your surgery.
Yeah.
That you actually cut out all meats to help yourself, and I
Yeah.
think you've done really, really well because you weren't eating breads particularly.
No.
Not much carbs or anything.
And
so.
I still love bread, and I think a lot of this process is all about your head, because you can.
It is.
If you're thinking out 5 weeks, I'm never going to be able to eat normally again. You will be able to eventually, but how much portions you'll be able to eat will be.
Yeah. So we're.
Oh, sorry. So
No.
when you're eating, do you stop because you think you should stop or because you're full up?
Because I know that if I don't stop, it'll be too quick. I'll eat it too quick. So I just ate a roll, I'd eat half of it and leave it, and then I think, like, can I eat any more or not? Okay, if I eat more, then great, I can eat a whole roll now. But sometimes I'm just like, no,
If you
leave it
don't
half
get
an
the
hour.
full up feeling, how do you know when to stop? I see what Claire's saying.
I think because I've been doing it for so long, I literally get to half of something and then stop, and Jack will say, you can eat the rest of that, and I'll leave it half an hour
Because
before
if
I
I
eat
don't
more.
get to that full feeling, I feel like I haven't eaten
Yeah.
enough. So I need to push to that feeling.
Yeah.
And then I think, I've eaten enough. But if I was to stop, I think that after a year, you probably wouldn't keep stopping, would you? That has to be something that you're always mindful of. And I think after a year, that would take a toll.
I think at the beginning for me, because I was sick a lot, I would feel like I'd eaten too much. I think my brain's like, right,
Don't
slow
want to
down.
get to that point. You don't
So I'll
want to
be
feel
sitting
sick.
eating, watching TV, or when we're at a restaurant, I'm sitting on my phone because I have to slow down the process of eating. So it can take me now still an hour to eat my dinner at night. So I have my dinner in front of me. It can take me an hour
That's
to eat
my
it.
biggest thing. I need to slow down.
Yeah. I think it's like we said at the beginning. I think it's everybody's journey is so individual and unique, and you really need to listen to your own body. And if you're not feeling that full feeling, I think maybe you need to eat a little bit more.
Because you will
do
feel it.
and do what Dawn said. You know, do it slowly, and if you need to stop, have a little break, and then go back to eating. So I'm going to end this now because it's coming up for the 10-minute mark. So we will say goodbye, and I hope that's answered your question. And for anybody else that like any questions answered, if I can help, I will. If not, I'll drag my friends in to answer them. Because like I said, she's had a VSG, I've had a bypass, Claire's obviously had a bypass too. So we're just fabulous, the three of us, really.
And get on Instagram and follow us.
Yes, yeah, get on Instagram.
So I don't know if she does.
Your name is...
Dawn_VSG.
You are Claire_WLS. And obviously I'm looking on the lighter side of life. And this is us for today. I hope you're all really well, healthy and happy. And... I can't believe he did that at the end of my video. And now he's made all the boys laugh. And yes, okay, Dawn and I just pooped our pennies. And we'll say goodbye. And we're going to have a bit of a shooting competition, as you can tell. That's what Harry's just setting up. So good timing, Howard. Good timing. My husband's about to retire too, so we're having a bit of a celebration this weekend because he's just found out. But anyway, lots of love to you all. I'm back with these guys tomorrow. We're having a roast dinner and Tom will be back, and I'll do another video when Tom's around. So take care, peeps. Bye.